Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. This is your Wrexham news and update show and a Wrexham reaction show at the same time for Monday, July 22nd. Yes, it is a Monday. We are firing up a work week. Others are in the office. We're in the office. I was doing some, touching the buttons today, trying to get some things set up for the account to get the merch out. So, yes, that's what I've been doing all day. So I hope everyone's having a good Monday. We had a great weekend, by the way. Had a fantastic weekend. We saw football. We saw football in person, and yes, it was fantastic. So we're just gearing back up because we're leaving on Wednesday morning. Me and producer Ann's not going on Wednesday morning. It's going to be me and Nightingale, Teddy Nightingale, are going to head up north to go watch the game. But yes, it's been a good, really fun time. So, anyways, let's get into it. It's a free show today. It's a free show today because it's not that there's not a busy. It's not a busy news and updates, but we're going to do a reaction to the women's game, a little bit more on the men's game, some Parkinson quotes that we're going to read that we didn't get to read yesterday. But I'm dropping into the chat very early, the StreamYard link if people want to come in and have their say and just have a chat, because today, like I said, it's not a big news day, but we have a lot to get to, and I want to make it very interactive, and I want to get people coming in this season that normally don't come in to have a chat with us and be a part of the community with this fantastic growing community. So anyways, smash a like on the video, get involved in the chat, and we're on our way to 1,000. So that's thanks to all of you and all of your great support. So thank you all very much. And yeah, as it says on the thumbnail, it says making history. The reason why I put that thumbnail up, let me get through a little bit here. Drew Hunt's in the house. Yo, what up, Drew? How you doing? And Nikki D's also in the house. How you doing, Nikki D? Good to see you. And welcome, and thank you for being part of the Local Pundit membership crew. What's up, Drew and Josh? Yes. So anyways, the reason why I'm saying making history is because two things happened yesterday. Well, two things happened over the weekend. Yes, the women's team played for the first time on American soil, which is fantastic. And hold on, someone just dropped into the chat, and I'll get to that in a second. And I'll just give you right there. I'll put it right there. All right. I'll just leave that right there. We'll get to it. Highest stays. So the reason why it says making history is because the women have played for the first time on American soil. And we scored for the first time on American soil. And I brought this up right now. Kara Jones scored for the first time. And I want to say that's more important than anything else that's happening in the field. Yesterday, the other day, we drew 1-1. Sorry, on Saturday, we drew 1-1 draw to Bournemouth, which was amazing. Okay, it was an amazing match, an amazing event. The day before that, the women lost 9-0 on the pitch to a team that is in the mid-season to the SoCal Women's Ladies Group, SoCal Football Club. Okay, yesterday they lost 6-1, but Kara Jones scored the first goal on American soil for the Wrexham AFC women, and I think it's really important because you know what? Think about this, and I think Lily said it the best. A year ago, they were just playing. They were playing on pitches that were bumpy and they had some. It wasn't beautiful. But now they're playing in America. Not that America is amazing at all times, but it's like they're here. It's such a great event to have this get out and see other young women watching these women play football and having it be I use the word spectacle in the right way, where it's like I can be that, I can dream that, I can be there, and I think that's what's more important. Same with the men's team. A League One side, Wrexham League One side is drawing in 13,000. We're going to be there on Wednesday. There's going to be, 30, 40,000 people there watching Wrexham play against Chelsea. That is amazing. So that's the ultimate goal. The results don't matter. The results really don't matter. It's about getting fit and being out there and having the growth of this club. And we're making history. And we're watching history at the same time. And Kara Jones scored their first ever goal on U.S. soil. It's fantastic. So I want to celebrate that. And again, I want to make this kind of an open conversation as well tonight too. That's why I put the StreamYard in the link real quick so people can have their say. Before I get to Stacy right there, before I get to Stacy, who I just talked to about the Mendy incident, which I'm calling it the Mendy incident. We did speak, and we'll talk about it in a second. Let me just get through this article about the women's game yesterday, and then we'll get into the fun stuff. We'll get into a little bit more in depth. But again, the Local Pundit StreamYard is right there. If you want to come in, have your say. You don't have to put your camera on. Just come on in and let's talk. I want to get one new person on today. We can do that. So anyways, the women played yesterday at UCLA. It was a banging hot day. I did not make it. We went to go see Twisters. If you haven't seen Twisters, go check it out. It's a great show, great movie. So yesterday they played. Kara Jones scored the first Wrexham AFC women's first goal ever on USA soil as the Red Dragons Wrest Coast Tour continue to Los Angeles. Next game is in Portland, and the men are playing obviously on Wednesday against Chelsea. So an improved performance at the UCLA Drake Stadium could not prevent a second consecutive defeat against an impressive Tigres Femenil under-19 side, who are in mid-season, by the way. We're still getting going. So again, results don't matter, but we're still making history. Okay. But Jones' second half strike, which went off the underside of the bar to give Wrexham AFC supporting crowd something to cheer. I think that's actually really good. There was a goal that was scored by the SoCal team the other night that went on for the women's team, for Wrexham women's team, and we did cheer at that. But then they calmly took it off in the second half, which was kind of funny. But anyways, the highly pressing Mexican side again in the middle of the domestic season posed problems with their athleticism in the California heat, and it was hot. I'm gonna tell you, if you're not used to this heat, if you're not used to playing in this heat, it is an absolute nightmare. So just be cognizant of that. That's a tough word. But yeah, be cognizant of that. And that's why I think the results don't matter. What matters is that we're making history, and we're watching the women's team and the men's team come out and have a tour. I mean, Manchester United is going to be on tour next week, and Chelsea's on tour, and we're here. We're fighting with them, men and women. So that's pretty amazing. So frustratingly, Steve Dale's side, however, had individual errors contributed to Tigres dominating the scoreline in the first half. Wrexham's second match in 3 days. Dale rotated his lineup with under-19s Chloe Ankers, Emma Burnham, and Anna Marsh among these coming into the starting 11. Wrexham created more than they had against SoCal FC 2 days earlier, with Ava Stuckley seeing plenty of the ball up front. I saw some of the photos, and listen, I didn't go to the match last night, but I was at the match the other night, and yes, the goals were coming in thick and fast, but our women did not let up. They were shoulder bargers. They were going in for tackles. They were fighting for every goal. So for every inch of that pitch. So I'm only guessing, not being at the match, that's exactly what they did last night. So well into them, and that's awesome. And I'm going to swear, but I didn't. They said Wrexham looked to the sixth goal. And they said the team now. Okay, so let's just get to that. Awesome. The team now moved to Portland, Oregon, in the final leg of the Wrex Coast Tour, where they take on Portland Thorn Academy on Friday, July 26th, for tickets to go see the Wrex Coast Tours. So the reason why I think they're playing in Portland is because Caitlin Olsen's from Portland. I don't know if you know Caitlin. She's apparently married to some guy named Rob McElhenney of some sort. But yes, so that was that, and I think I'm going to pull this down. But I think that's important to see that we're making history and we're actually doing good things. That's why I have with the women on there along with O'Connell. I think it's great. So let's move on a little bit to move through the show. Stacy is here. I actually just got off the phone with Stacy. How are you? Good to see you. Yo, says Tess. How you doing? I just got off the phone with Stacy, and I told her, I was like, hey, Stace, I talked to your boy Mendy the other day, and she said, "Oh, really? Oh, how are you?" Very sweet, obviously. I said, "Did you see the video?" She goes, "What video?" And I said, "Oh, maybe you should go watch the video, but don't get mad at me because it's totally Mendy's fault." I don't know if anyone has seen Mendy. It was off the pitch yesterday, and I said, "Hey, Stace comes on the show every now and then on the local pundit," and giving him fair enough context. He had no clue that some dude in Los Angeles, like, who's Stacy, So I give him credit. But the idea in his head kind of slowly turned, and it was like, Stace, stick, and it hurt. So I showed that to Stacy. I think we both had a really good laugh, and it was really cool, and it made my day. And I hope it made her day too. Sorry about that. Stacy's actually messaged me. Yes, I'm live now. Of course, I'm live now. But yes, I shared that with her, and she finally got to see it, which I thought was a really exciting, fun moment. So there you go. Credit to Stacy. Stacy, don't be mad at me. Be mad at him. It's not my fault. So there you go. Gold is in the house. What's going on, Superman? Welcome, Wrexham Superman. I love it. Wrexham, what? I wish I was Wrexham Superman. I wish I was. And good to see you, Gold. Welcome back. Good to see you. Stacy is back. Stacy is back. Yes, she is. And Gold says also preseason about getting fit. Yes, absolutely about getting fit. And that's more important than what's going on the field, because everything about growing our fitness and getting back into the swing of things in regards to getting ready for the season for the both men. Sorry, Banks is about, obviously, you know how it goes. You know how it goes. You okay, buddy? You okay? Okay. Come here. Oh, there we go. There we go. We got a winner. There you go. There you go. Yeah, so it's about everything that's off the field that's going on rather than on the field, barring no one getting injured. So that's what we want. So that's it. But yeah, go check out the video. If you haven't seen the video with Mendy, go absolutely check that out. It's absolutely hilarious. And I'll say this: all of the guys in the staff and the manager, who, like I said, I talked to the manager for like 30 minutes at the women's game tonight. Absolute legend. It's fantastic. So it's really cool. What up, Nick? How you doing? Absolutely no clue. Laugh out loud. No, go watch the video. And Stace says, hi, Nick. Hi, Nick. So we're in a little bit of a lull for information today because I think it's a traveling day. I think some of the guys yesterday were I can literally see Universal's the Hogwarts literally from my house. The guys were up there. Some guys were golfing. Some guys went up to Malibu, did a little shopping. So yesterday was a day off for the men. The women obviously played, and everyone's making the move now up north. Way up north. Yes, we were up north in Santa Barbara. Now that everyone's up north of Santa Barbara. I'm traveling Wednesday morning. I'm going to travel up Wednesday morning, come back Thursday to be at the game. Hopefully we'll be able to get as much access as we did the last couple games, but we'll be there. But yes, it's kind of a slow news day, which is it happens, but there's been a few rumors out there about some signings and things like that. So we'll see how that goes. So like I said, if anyone wants to come and have their say and have a chat, awesome. Great. Other news today that came out today, and I think they need to work on their they need to work on some of their marketing messages here. And I say that because membership, join our new global membership scheme. I see scheme and I'm like, how much are they taking from me? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, how much are they taking from me? So I see scheme, and not that they're trying to screw up. It's obviously a good club, but maybe scheme, maybe partnership, something like that, a little different. So this came out today on the website, on the Wrexham AFC website. Membership, join our new global membership scheme. The wording is terrible. Wrexham AFC are pleased to introduce our new global membership scheme, meaning you can become a Red Dragon no matter where you live, even me for that. Get closer to the football club as you support for Wrexham AFC by signing up to become a global member with all the new benefits available, including a gift. Global membership costs £50 for adults, $35 for juniors, and includes a painted membership card, access, and designated global membership tickets for matches at the Stoke. As with access to the new Cop fan zone, 10% off. Wow, 10%? What the fuck is going on? 10% off our gold, third, and black away 24-25 kits when they launch as a gift. So the women are going to be wearing the black kit, I think, on their next match, and then I think we're wearing the gold one. I'm not sure, but that's happening. So this is for loyalty. Go check that out with the membership. This one really got me too. 10% off. That is amazing writing right there. So this is the new fan zone, which I think Matt Al had brought up that he had a little issue trying to get his tickets this morning. So Matt Al, if you're in the chat, if you're awake, let us know what happened there. And Stace believes that the gold is on Wednesday, I think. Are the guys wearing – let's see this. Are the guys wearing the the outfits on – there's a now – let me see what happens there. Sorry, live television, as you know. Okay, view more. The Dragon. I want to see when they're wearing the kits. They do say it in the announcement. Oh, really? Ticket update. Of course, I can't get it. Load more news. There you go. All right, this is what I want to see. Women gold, men black from my memory. Okay, let's see here. So here's the drop. Okay, so they wore that on the 19th. We have that one. Our gold shirt will be launched on July 24th. Ahead of the Wrexham AFC women debuting the shirt in their match against Portland Thorns. Okay, great. And then Saturday, the 26th, the black away shirt will be launched on Thursday, August 1st. Okay, so that's right. So our gold shirt will be launched on the July 24th game. So that's ahead of the game. So that's in 2 days. So, okay, so they're probably wearing gold against Wrexham. Against the blue against Chelsea. So that's very interesting. So, yeah, that's right. Gold is Wednesday, I think, absolutely. So that's what I wanted to find out there. Real quick, let's pull this down. Touching buttons here. Great to see on social media how quickly the new players are embraced. Ravon, Brunt, etc. already smiling with their arms around the other guys. I did see that firsthand myself. I got to tell you, Ravon Ravon, I believe, is going to be an absolute player. Brunt looked really good, and you could see that there's already a community of players that kind of are already getting along. You can see that I think that's going to be good moving forward. Dobson, an absolute legend. By the way, he followed me on Instagram, so that's really nice of Dobson to follow me on Instagram. So he's following me, local pundit. There you go. So maybe we'll get him on for an interview. Dobson, aka Peaky Blinders, had a chat with him, but you could see all the guys. They're all coming together, and I think this is why. I think we're 11 to 1 odd to go up or something like that. Those are early odds, but I really feel like Brunty, Ravon, and Dobson are going to fit in great. And you can see that they're having a good time with the players and the guys that they already know. So, which I think is going to help us move forward. Obviously, I think we're still going to make signings. I'm not in the know, but I'm pretty sure we're going to make signings. I don't think we're done yet. John Hampton, who is a local pundit member, thank you very much, local pundit member, for being is also saying what up. No Plonker Parky. No, he's not. He knows what's going on. In my half-hour conversation with him, and then saw him on Saturday as well, briefly, had a brief chat with him. They're locked in. I know they're talking about doing business right now. And I do believe that we're going to get signings. I think we're going to get a striker. I could see maybe one other one, but I know that Parky knows this division, and I think that we're going to be okay. I think we're going to be good. Right now, Dalby and JM are our best upfront starting strikers, and I think that's where we're lacking. I think our midfield is very, very solid, and our defense is really good. And but yes, they're no plonkers. I think they know what to do. I think it's gonna be great. My chat is all messed up. What's going on with your chat, John? What's going on with your chat? Talk to me. Hey, brother, Aaron, how you doing? What's going on, Aaron? JB65 clocking in. Hey, Josh. Hi, Nick. How are you? JB65 clocking in, saying his regular howdy doody time. Good to see you, brother. Welcome. And John's also in. Hey, Aaron. There you go. Tess says, I think we signed 2 more players by the end of the window, loan or buy. Yes, I think we're definitely right. I think Welsh Techie's got a beat on something too. He's always in the know, and so is Matt. But I think Welsh Techie has a little bit of beat on things as well. And Aaron's, oh, Jesus H. Here we go. Hey, John. Hey, everybody. A little roll call going in here too. Moving on a little bit. So I was looking at this. So you can see that this is on the women's Wrexham women's site here. The next stage of Wrex Coast Tour begins. There they are heading out. They're going to jump on the bus and head up north, which is great. So we'll keep an eye on that. And I'm hoping, that we can get, score a few goals. I want to bring up Wrexham real quick. I want to see if there's anything on the Wrexham guys. There you go. Boom. So there you go. That's a beautiful photo there. So this all happened today, earlier as well. Few things are happening. It's very active. Like a very, very fun campaign. There's Elliot Lee, who did not play or dress. Still trying to get over. I think he has an injury. Look at those guns, baby. Look at the guns. That's tickets to the gun show. How to be. All right, that's it. This is also cool on the X account. Last year we beat Galaxy 4-0 in California as part of it too. I mean, what a change side. What an absolute change side in there. So it is Mendy, Elliot Lee, Stash, Cannon, Mulls, Barnett, Ollie, Fozzie, O'Connell, Hayden, and there's the gentleman on the left there. So I mean, what an amazing growth from last year. And it's about, for me, it's about like growth and moving forward and seeing this and looking at that photo where we are now, where we were last year at this time. It's pretty crazy. So that was the U.S. tour. This is on the Wrex Coast Tour, which is great. So let's see here. In vertical orientation on my phone, as soon as I hit the chat button, it snaps back and down and to type. Come on, John. Let's go. Let's get on it. So I hold out horizontal. Got it. Vincente's in the house. Hello, everyone. Hello, all. Hello. I just got, and I'm taking shots. Tough crowd. Aaron, you're taking shots, brother. You got to defend yourself. As a Rotherham fan, you got to support yourself. Again, slow news day. I put the invite earlier. Anyone, someone new, I dare you to come in and say hey, which is fantastic. That there are new. Okay, so this happened. This was yesterday on the game. Again, it is a slow news day, so I get it. And more importantly, which is why I want to do it, making history is about Kara scoring the goal. about the women having having 3 games so far, and about growing the club and how we're watching history as it happens. We're seeing them grow as a club globally and also improving as we go. And things that happen on the pitch aren't as important, but seeing the first goal is great. So these were Parkinson's. We already covered this yesterday a little bit. These were Parkinson's thoughts about the Bournemouth game. He said it was really good for a really good workout for us. This is on the YouTube channel. If you haven't catched it, this is on their YouTube channel. It was very hot. Yeah, look how hot it was. I mean, I am absolutely, look at that. Wear sunscreen. Absolutely. It was hot out there. He said it was a really good workout for us. It was very hot, difficult conditions against a really good side. Bournemouth have got some very good players, as I showed last year in the Premier League, but we went toe-to-toe with them. And we did. We did go toe-to-toe with them. I've watched it back twice now, actually being at the game where I was seated and distracted by other things. Tough to actually watch the full game. I went home, watched it. The pitch was a fucking disaster. But watching it back, we held our own. We don't look like a side. You can see when you're outmatched, you don't look like a side they're going to get their ass kicked. We held it really well. And granted, they didn't play their first team. I think their first team came on in the second half a little bit more. Solanke came on, but we looked really good, and getting to our fitness levels where we need to be. That's more important than anything else, and keeping people uninjured. Physically, it was a great test. The lads who played 60 minutes, the data was right up there where we need it to be as we go into 3 weeks until the start of the season. 3 weeks now. We're 3 weeks until the start of the season. Come on now. Come on. Who's not pumped about that? I am. I thought the lads who came on were excellent as well. We had some really good chances to win the game, but all in all, it's a really good night's work for us, and I'm very pleased. This is about the game against Bournemouth. I'll tell you, Ashfield looks great. He's going to get time this year. Ashfield, Ravon, Bolt look good, and Dalby. I'm flipping the switch on Dalby. It's Dalby time. We are not used to playing in that heat. No, it's very, very hot. Neither are Bournemouth, but both teams handled it really well. We played in a very competitive game. There was excitement there as well. Sometimes preseason, there's not as much goal mouth action, which is true. But the game grew. There were chances at both ends, but we probably had the better ones to have won the game. We could have won the game. I'll tell you, too, I talked about that in the show yesterday, on the reaction show yesterday. Let me pull this down, go full screen back here. Touch some buttons. We signed AO. Right? He's the future, right? Or he's the now, whatever it is. AO is fantastic. Callum Burton is a good goalkeeper. We will not be having a lack off. Now, Chomp, I know he's a striker now after the TST, but we have backup. What I noticed at that game, at the Bournemouth game, we swapped out 11, and we had players injured. We brought in 11. Like at 62 or 63 minutes, we have depth, and players are not. We don't have Mullen. Elliott wasn't playing, and Gio was playing in the back line, which I think that's probably going to be his position now, playing in the back line, the left side of O'Connell. We have depth, and we're going to need. It's going to be a long season, and we're going to need coverage. Last year we had injuries. I think if we get maybe 2 more players in for the coverage, and we get players back, when players go out, we'll have the coverage, and we'll be able to do well. Ravon could play both left and right side. Mendy's going to probably get back from injury sooner than later. Probably won't be able to start the season. Mullen won't be able to start the season. My main concern, though, is the striker position with JM, Jack Merritt, who's a really good guy. I think Bickers and Billy Waters will go out at some point. But we need a striker, and we just got to get that balance right up front. But the rest of it looks really good. We swapped out 11 players. And we didn't drop. Just saying. Okay, there we go. Let's see here. Nick Donald says, John H., was your screen damp? Try to wipe from your screen. Oh, there you go. Talking about John. Okay, Bournemouth. Yeah, I agree. We did not look outmatched against Bournemouth. Yeah, we did not look outmatched. No, we did not. I think we looked really, really good. Drew says, honestly, was surprised to see Gio on the back. Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. What I saw in training the day before, and then I saw him playing. Gio and Dobson Gio was back, but they were kind of switching a little bit here and there. And Dobson is an absolute watch out. He's going to be an insane signing, and I think initially he's going to be an insane signing. I think Ravon will grow into an amazing signing. I know, per Parkinson told me to my face, he really likes Ravon. So I think Ravon's going to be great, and he likes Dobson. So watch that. So I think immediately Dobson's going to kick ass, and I think Ravon will grow into the season. I think he's going to be pure class. He's speed. He has the mentality. He was on a. Remember, Ravon was on Rotherham were on a losing side last season, and he was the one putting in effort, and he could play on the left and the right. So watch him. He's not going to give up. He puts in an effort. We're going to get a striker as well, I think, and maybe another player, and I think we're going to be solid. We're not done yet. We're not done yet, but Parkinson has a plan, and you can see it. We can absolutely see it. Everyone was talking about Ashfield. Daniel Moore, what's up? Love the lettuce there too. Love that. And a great smile. Love it. Yes, Ashfield was great. He got the ball on the half turn and moved forward. He was doing the Elliott Lee position. He was on the Elliott Lee position. Got the ball half turn. If we're going to talk this is the Premier League example. Like a De Bruyne, got the ball on a half turn, pulled it, and was looking forward, looking up. Called for the ball. Was showing for the ball. Showing for the ball. Doing here, to feet. And he was on the half turn, and he was ready to go. He was very, very impressive. Very, very impressive. So Daniel Moore, you're spot on. Ashfield's gonna do well. Yes, I think he's gonna play a lot to see. John says, I've done everything. Still here. What, John? Where are you? You're still here, brother. We got you. Drew does whatever. Says was excited to see Ravon already showing pace with Bolton. Put both them and Marriott, and it may be quick plays all over the field. Yes, 4-4-2. You could do a 4-4-2. Ravon, Bolt, the back line, it'd be Barnett and Macca. You could do 4-4-2. Yeah. So you never know. Aaron might come in. IP. What's going on, brother? Aaron wants to come in. Yeah, he's not fucking around today. First team. There you go. Yes, he's first team for sure. Matt Al's in the house. I'm bringing Aaron in. There you go. Hold on. Oh, can't have you that small.
Hey, what's
up? Hey, brother. How you doing?
Oh, fantastic. Can you hear me?
Oh. Yeah, I got you. We got to upgrade that internet, brother.
Fantastic. What are you up to? Anything good?
I'm good. We're just walking through. We're doing some roll call today and getting some thoughts. A little bit of a slow news day, but just we haven't talked to. Yeah, we talked the other day. Oh shit, lost him. He'll be back. There we go. There you go. I'll take that. I'll wait till he comes back. As you can see, I'm a little tan and a little bald. Here's the hats, by the way. Hats are coming. I've been working on that all day, getting the accounts up, getting the EIN up, so everyone can have the hats. And they're going to rock and roll. This is not. So we're going to do the colorway too. The dad hat. Producer Ann has the dad hat coming. This is my hat, and producer Ann has the dad hat coming. So we will be getting these up and put them in the link in the Discord and everything on it. We're going to do an Etsy account to start, but we got hats coming. It's going to be fun for the season, and thank you all. Oh my days! There we go. Daniel Moore. Appreciate it, man. Coming a member of the Local Pundit Member Club. Thank you so much. And that helps us out very, very much. Thank you. I really appreciate it, Daniel. Thank you very much. Daniel's a new member of the Local Pundit Members Club, so that's fantastic. And not lost on me. Thank you. Stacy saying, "Where's the link to come in?" It's right there. Aaron's back, but I just want to give shout out. My guy right there. There you go. Let's see. Welcome to you should be a VIP member. Yeah, for facts. Yeah, you should be. All right, let's try it again. You should be. Well, Stace, get in here. Aaron, you back?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know what happened there. It just screen went dead.
Thank you very much, Daniel. Dan is a new member of the Local Pundit Members Club.
What awesome. What's up, Daniel?
Yeah, what's up? Aaron, we held it down on Saturday. We chatted a little bit. Want to get your thoughts on a full arcing progression of what's going on with the summer and about what I was thinking about, the making history about the women and things happening in the results and what you see looking for Wednesday left there. We can run through it all.
It's been a great summer. I think it's been fantastic. As far as Wednesday, it's Chelsea. you know. So I mean, I don't know what kind of side they're going to put out, but
Mhm.
I'm, I just want to see a good showing from the boys. We don't need to be. I mean, I don't expect us to be beating Chelsea, but
Mhm.
I also, but didn't really expect us to beat Bournemouth either,
Yep.
which we could have. I mean, we could have won that game. I mean, we had our chances.
Yeah.
I was real happy. I mean, both teams too, not just the first group that was in. The guys that came on in the second half were, I mean, they looked good. So
Yeah.
I was real. I mean, it was real exciting. The way the summer's played out. I know it was kind of slow getting started as far as
Yep.
signings and stuff, and a little slow. And then there was the whole, um, trying to set up the school for the kids, and trying to get all that, and then the jersey, the kit issues, and so there's a lot of things that took a while to get things, going. But it now that we're going and we're playing games, I'm excited, man. We're playing so well.
Yeah, and I think the thing is, like we just said, it's not about what's on the results, but like the overall picture. Like we're making our own history here,
Yeah,
and I think we're not as blessed as several people that are there in Wrexham seeing it happen on a daily
hmm
basis, But
right.
seeing them for the past, like it's a different feeling of a club. It might not always be like this, but yes, and but it all happens on the pitch. It has to go on the pitch. Daniel Moore says, "I thought you were great filling in. It was nice to see Sheldon a little less brutal, a little bit less brutal." Laugh out loud. That was talking about you. He giving your props though, and giving your
Thank-
flowers. Yeah,
Thanks,
yeah,
Daniel. We had fun. We had fun.
yeah. Well, I always said the other day, I'm really grateful that we have a good community growing, and Aaron and Sheldon and Ken come in and can keep it up, keep it at the pace and do a fantastic job. So we're really grateful for those guys, and they did a
Yeah, we
great
had
job.
fun. It was different. It was kind of trying to keep up with talking about the game and not get lost, because we'd start getting in a conversation, and then you realize, oh, we're not even talking about the game. We kind of need to get back to it. So it was fun trying to get that
Yeah. So
balance right.
I heard you guys are great. I got many messages saying how good you guys were, and they told me to quit. They said you don't need to come back, Josh. It's over. Also, some boob shut it down. So
I don't know who that could have been. Don't
that
know who
guy,
that guy could have been. I
that guy.
really wish I do. I'm telling you, I wish you could have seen Sheldon's eyes, because they were, I mean, they were this size. He's like, he just killed the screen. It was so funny. And I'm like, what? He goes, it's dead. It's off.
I love Sheldon. I fucking
It
love.
was so
I love,
it was so
and then I get the call from Ken. Hey mate, you shut this. You got it. You got it. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
He goes, let me call him.
Yeah. Like who's that? Like boom. Luckily, we're in a world where we can sort that back out.
Yeah.
Uh, I was literally making a beeline to say hi to Parkinson, and I stopped and to set up the stream back. Just want to tell you guys that how much I love you guys. Matt Al has a sidebar here. Can we do the Matt Al sidebar? And before we do that, JB65 says, "Hey Sheldon, how are you?" Sheldon's not on. That's Aaron. But JB, yeah, there you go. He could, yeah. So Matt Al says BT. I think that's Bolt. I don't know what that means. Telecom company pulling in a few fiber optic cables. Better cameras, higher definition, better streams, all for Sky, I imagine. 720 plus doesn't cut it now. Well, 720p that is doesn't cut it now. So gotta so if they're gonna do a better, I did notice that we had the shittest cameras for on iFollow yesterday. So that's good. Hopefully they get them in within the next 3 weeks, Matt Al. Yeah, and that's beneficial.
That was nice.
Yep, that is very cool. Says Hampton. It says Hampton. And oops, I'm sorry, Aaron. Oh, JB65, you're gonna be in trouble now. You're in trouble now.
No love. No
Yeah.
love. I even called out. He popped on the other day, and I called out. He's your favorite. He's your favorite. I called it out. I said it was bullshit, but I called it out. I said I was jealous.
Alexis Cockerell Gonzalez, excited to be part of the game against Wrexham on Friday. Alexis, okay. Do you play for Portland, Alexis? If you do, you got to come on the show like now.
Yeah. Get in
I'm
here.
gonna Alexis talk to us, and that's pretty amazing. I don't know who that is.
I don't know who it is either.
Somebody Google her, see if she's part of the team. That's not creepy, is it? No, it's not. But Alexis, if you're part of the game on Friday, just do it. Let's go. Let's have you on. Let's see what you say. We'll hold. We're holding. And where's Stace, the VIP? Let's do this. All right, quick one up. So we don't have cable. Come on. So anyway, what's your thought on my thoughts on what's your thought on my thought about Dobson coming right in, about Ravon growing in, and about some?
Well, I missed it. I was late in getting to the stream. So what was your thoughts?
Okay, he's gone. He's not. What?
How rude.
How rude. I was saying that Dobson coming in and playing a big part right away, and Ravon kind of growing into the season. Like I said, having a chat with Parkinson, not giving up anything. He really likes Ravon. He can play both left and right side. I think Ravon is going to start on the right at some point.
I could see that. I have a hard time seeing him take McLean out of that spot, especially if he's going to be the captain.
Yes, he's going to be
on the left side. So, to me, it's harder for Ravon to get in there. But if he can play the right side, that might be where he can play. I think it was Welsh Tech. He had said something on. I can't remember if it was on one of your streams or it was on the stream when we were doing it. Talking about how. Well, I can't remember if it was. I can't remember if it was the game during the game or if it was maybe the day after and you were talking about it. But he was talking about Barnett. The defending maybe wasn't quite where you'd like to see it. Going forward looked really good, but his defending was, it was okay. And he had a couple good plays. He played well. He was fine.
You talking about Ravon?
No, talking about Barnett on the right.
Oh, no, Barnett. Yeah,
so that might be the spot where Ravon could get on.
Yeah, and Park said to me, he's like, and Ravon can play left and right. He can play left and right.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so if he can play the right, that might be his in.
And watching him the other day stand the guy up he was playing against, they were playing toward us. It was literally to our left. So I think that's going to be. I think he's going to be there. Matt, out. We will get to this in a second, but we have a guest coming in. Hold on.
All right.
What is happening here? Who are you?
Stace. Oh my lord.
Fucking hell, what a nightmare to try and get in here. It's like not.
You just let anybody in here. She tells me I stink a minute ago. Now she's popping in here.
Well, you're not wrong, Garen. You're in here, so that proves that Josh just lets anyone in here.
I guess so.
I'm let in here. I'm not. I'm the boss. She lets me run the channel like this one, but I'm barely in myself. Hi, Stace. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good.
Do you want to talk about your relationship with Mendy that isn't real?
I didn't know anything about that until you rang me like 25 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Didn't have a clue.
Yeah.
So I was laughing my arse off. It was funny.
I've never seen someone go like on and off. Like, it was like, Wrexham, yes. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Ever.
To be fair, I'll let him off, but I won't tell him this because I'm going to rub it in. He probably thought you were talking about someone in America, not me.
Probably.
He was probably like, what the hell?
He was probably like, he was probably like running through like, what happened? He's going to blame it on me for sure. He's like, the context wasn't there, but it's absolutely amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, you can just see his face change. Like, oh shit, she's gonna kill me.
Yeah.
I've just showed Caleb the video. Yes, he's still awake. I've just showed him the video, and he's laughing his head off. He said, "I'm gonna have words with Jacob."
Have it. Let him have it. Yes. If you said Caleb's mom, yep, there you go. The penny would have dropped. Of course it would. Yep. Of course it would.
Yeah. Literally what I'm known as these days.
I know, Caleb's mom. Have you been able to watch the games? What do you think? Have you seen anything?
No, I've been working like crazy. So I've been quite clever on the off season. I've been working my arse off, so then I can chill when the season starts. So
Okay.
yeah, that's been my plan.
Okay.
Sorted my tickets out already for the first game back, obviously.
Okay.
So yeah, soon as we're back, I won't be doing any overtime. Football's more important.
Don't do that. While you're here, because this kind of pertains to you as well, and Aaron's here as well, and I'm going to put this back out there. Alexis, if you're going to play on Friday, please call in. We'll have you in. You don't have to put your camera on, or you do whatever you want to do. So Matt Al, this kind of pertains to you too. We talked about the whole new international area for fans. They have the new dedicated block for overseas members, 300 plus seats. So has this come into effect with you as well? Is this something that's blocking you, or no?
What, with the new seats? No, I don't sit in the cop. Is this with the cop where the international fans are moving over there instead?
I think so. Is that right, Aaron?
Yeah, I think that's what from what I could tell, that was what it was.
Yeah, apparently so. They're moving it into the cop area. That's not going to affect me, so I'm not bothered. I think it's great having you guys come over and that anyway. So it doesn't bother me in the slightest. Now, if you were to sit in my seat, then I'd be bothered.
See, that's what I was just about to say, Aaron. I'm like, if Aaron and I come over, I mean, yeah. See, here you go. No, it messes up the whole block. D is for overseas.
Yes. So they're saving a block in there for international fans. And the rest will be for locals. But yeah, it doesn't really sit well with me either that if you want to go to a game now with the fan zone, that you also have to pay for the fan zone too. Well, Al, for example, he sits in the cop sometimes. He comes to the pub with me before the game.
And drinks a lemonade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's not going to want to go in the fan zone. He's want to hang out with his mates in the pub.
Mm-hmm.
So why should he have to pay to be in the fan zone when he's not going to be in there? He just wants to go in time for kickoff and sit on the seat. I don't get it. It makes no sense to me.
$85 for 3 tickets.
Yeah.
What? All right, I'm going to be a total. You're going to hate me. I don't think that's a lot of money.
For us, it's not.
No, but I'm not saying it. But like I'm saying, what was it? I'm not saying.
I know what you mean.
Yes. Wait a second. Sorry, Aaron. Matt Al's going to say something. So there's a dog. Oh, go ahead. But go ahead.
I got a visitor.
Yeah. I get what you mean, because your American sports and that, your tickets are very expensive, to be honest. But we're quite far behind money-wise with you guys with our wages and things like that. So for a lot of people, it's going to affect them with increases. It's not a massive increase, but still, in the UK right now, just a slight increase is going to affect people because our wages aren't matching increases in food, sports, just everything.
Yeah.
So.
And I only said that for the conversation piece. I only said it for the conversation piece. I understand.
Yeah.
Money.
Right.
I get
it too.
Yeah.
What gets me is like, just out of curiosity, what's your season ticket cost, Stace?
Oh God, I can't remember. I think they're like, Mould Road is like close to 300, I think.
See, what's crazy is it wouldn't be outrageous for me to pay $300 for one ticket to go to one NFL game. That wouldn't be outrageous here. That's why. So sometimes I think you get the Americans watching, and they hear the ticket prices, and they're like, "That doesn't sound that bad."
That's not, it's cheap.
But then
when
when for you guys it is, and you just don't. We don't. For us, it's different. Everything's so much more expensive here.
I think. I think it's. Tess says that you should pay a lot more as American. Yeah, that doesn't make it right. And I think blue collar town, white collar prices, that makes sense. And like I said, I only said that to forward the conversation because like it doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're making X and you need to pay X, Y, and Z to get there, it's extravagant. And because I think this is the whole thing. Like this kind of hits on like the making history. We're growing the club globally. and there's so much of an attraction to it. It's like, okay, you don't want to exclude people like you who've lived in the town, people like Matt Al, who lived in the town, to be like, I'm priced out of going to go see my local club. Now, I'll say this too. I was priced out of LAFC. That's my local club because they started. I would buy tickets. I had a season ticket pass, and then we couldn't go sometimes, and then we couldn't sell them for like even making back like, let's say it's $10 a ticket. They would go and sell them for $100, but we couldn't get our money back to make it even. So I understand that totally, 100%. There you go.
I think the issue is, and I'm not speaking for anyone, but the vibe that I'm getting is, I think I'm so cool saying vibe, but anyway,
you're pretty cool.
It was promised that
mom, you're pretty cool.
Yeah, it was promised that it'd always be about the community. The community will always come first, and then lots of changes happening with a click of the fingers. And who likes change? Yeah, everyone wants to see our club do well and succeed. Of course they do. But with so much change happening, it's natural instinct for humans to be like, I don't like it. In any circumstances, work, family, your favourite football club, whatever it is. But yeah, I think that sticks with a lot of people, that it was promised it was always going to be about the community, and all of a sudden people feel like it's not so much that anymore. But of course, with success comes more exposure. They want to make more money to pump into the club. It's a flip side of both coins, isn't it, really? Like, where do you meet in the middle ground? And I think Wrexham could do better with communication to their fans as well, instead of just throwing things at people, and we're all like, what?
Yes.
Since when was that going to happen? Like,
yeah, and to be fair, like, you look at Matt, I'm 85, and that to me is egregious. So, like, okay, those should be taken care of. You know what I mean? And I'm sure, I will guarantee it, if you make enough noise, it'll come up. I guarantee it, and I feel for that as well. And a price out of Toronto, I get it. Champagne tastes, lemonade pockets. Yeah, I mean, listen, I always say that if you're spending $1, it's a lot. It is, and you got to. I totally get it. Reef's in from house, also too. Also too, this is another one too. We're talking about money, and we just told you because $180 for the iFollow subscription. That's a lot of money. Yeah. It really is. So. But anyways, I had to learn about America. I had to learn as an American that just cultural differences. My intuition is why people do care over these small increases. But if the town feels that way, I have to defer to them, and that's a very fair point. So,
yeah. It's a working class town. UK's been struggling for a bit now. It's kind of just gone tits up, so to speak. So we're all working our asses off, and food's gone up. Food is the most expensive I've ever seen it since I've been alive, and I'm close to 40. It's just, so you want to go and enjoy yourself with your hobby, which is, for me and other Wrexham fans, watching our team play.
Yep.
And then they hike up the prices, and you're just like, fuck, I'm struggling already, and now I can't enjoy myself and watch my team. And I've been going for the past, whatever, 20, 15 years, or however long someone's been going. I think that's what hits a nerve with some people as well, because life is hard.
Life is hard
right now, and we just want to enjoy our team, spend time with our friends. Yeah, it's just, but success, this is what happens. It happens with everywhere, doesn't it? So personally, I'm quite happy. It's not fully affected me, to be honest. I'm okay. I mean, Caleb, we're okay to keep going and spend time with our friends. So personally, for me, I'm okay. But the one issue that I have, and the only comment I'll make, is don't forget about your community.
I Yeah, I agree with that. That's not even a Aaron a pass. Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I totally agree.
Yeah, 100%. And there's a lot to say about that. Drew Hunt says, I really think next offseason, Rob and Ryan need to stay local in Wrexham when these things are being announced. That's not a bad shout, Drew. So let's take this season for example. Rob is here on the tour. Ryan is out. He's obviously has a movie come out, so he's doing that. There's other commitments, but there's a really good represent. I've been with them in the tents and everything like that. To be very blessed, and you could tell they care. But things like this, when it comes to the town, I don't think it's lost on them, from my understanding. But Matt also is looking at. Go ahead. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
Good point from Al. Me and Al were talking about that the other day. Just that, Bournemouth is £5 and ours is 10. Like, who's thinking of these pricing? And like, it didn't sit well with a lot of Wrexham fans. So where did the Wrexham fans go? They went and bought the Bournemouth stream because it's cheaper. And why wouldn't you? Because it is cheaper. So I think people who are putting those type of things in place need to open their eyes a little bit more, to be honest.
I'm wondering, and I'm not connected to the club at all, who says that? Like, hey, by the way, that's a very, I know that's a very interesting note there. 5 to 10. Yeah. Actually really, really is interesting. Yeah. Nick Donald says, I would think that for the stream commentary not working, nothing has been working 100% in the IT. I think there's a lot moving for the IT things. I think there's a lot going on the past few days. I think there's a lot going on behind the scenes. And then I'll pass to Aaron after this. Well, it's not only about the cost of living. It's moving interests away from local community. This team is not like an American team. It's linked to the community. You can't simplify it. You can't simply gentrify it. Aaron?
Yeah, I totally agree there. Yeah, the stream deal, that was and there was more than that too. There's more issues than just that. Like, I don't think, unless your country, like for the international fans, unless your country had a provider pick it up, I don't think you could even get it on iFollow. So like, I don't think the Canadians could get it on iFollow. I know Sean the Red Horde couldn't get it. I don't think he could get it. I think there was a lot, and Sheldon couldn't get it. In Finland, he's in Finland, right? It is Finland, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, he couldn't get it, but there's no there was no announcement. There was nothing saying that you couldn't. You know what I mean? So I think that's a little bit of communication from the club would have went a long way there.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot to be said about that. So okay. International needs the locals to fill in the stadiums a weekend to keep an atmosphere there. I don't know. Let's take that one up. That's a I don't know, but I can't speak to that.
What do you mean by that?
I think what he's saying is, and I don't want to talk. He's saying if the internationals don't come in, there won't be a full stadium. Or do you think you can fill the stadium without internationals coming in?
I think it would be full with locals anyway. I know plenty that can't get tickets, so it'd always be full. I think the club are just, to be fair to the club, they're trying to just find a middle ground, but they're not doing very well at it. Let's be honest. Where they're trying to include the international fans and the community, but they're very quickly forgetting about the community.
No,
and no offense to you guys, I'm friendly with both. It's nothing against you at all.
Wait, we're friends?
That's a genuine feel at the minute.
Wait, hold on, Stace. We're actually friends.
No, I take it back immediately.
No, I was gonna say, the doesn't and Stace, you might know more than me. Of course, he drops out. Doesn't the club like the day of the games, like any of the international tickets that didn't get sold, don't they come back up for sale like the day of?
Yeah, sometimes they do.
Okay. I thought I've heard that, so I don't think that not getting the stadium filled up is an issue. Like,
No.
I think it's going to get filled, whether international show up or not.
Definitely. I think, the club, I think they're trying to be fair, but they're not. Something just needs to happen. They need to work on it a bit better because, there's been a lot where we'll say, well, hello, what about the ones that have been there from day one? I don't personally, I don't know how you would deal with that. Like, I haven't got any suggestions, to be honest, because no matter what you do, someone's not going to be happy.
Yeah,
let's be honest.
Yeah, you can't please everybody.
No,
you can't do it.
I mean, for example, this international, what's it called? Membership? Is it called global or something?
Yeah.
You get 10% off all 3 of the kits. Now, my sensible side says, I get that because you have to pay extortionate postage for them, etc. And I can just walk in the club shop and buy it. But also, that's where people will feel like, where's the fairness in that? What do the locals get? Do we get a discount, even if it's 5%, for example, because we get to walk into the shop and get it? It's just,
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question.
I'm back from my crying session. Wrexham, we're still not listed as being broadcast. I'm supposed to do the watch along for both mine and Red Horde, so I don't know if that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Shorts, yeah.
What's that for? Saturday's game.
Is it Saturday or Sunday? Yeah.
It's Saturday. I think it's Saturday.
Now, last year, the one thing I will say, the games against the MLS teams were on YouTube.
Right.
So that I'm hoping that's where that will be. So that would take care of that problem. But like you say, nobody said anything about it, so we have no idea.
Josh, where did you go? You read me wrong as I put us on a downward spiral. Yeah, we're on a spiral. Absolutely, no, it's all good. It's all good.
I'm pretty fair, Adam. I didn't rip your head off, so I'm pretty fair. I tried to see both sides.
Yeah, you got to try to see both. You got to see both sides. There's always 3 sides to a story for sure. I get it.
Yeah.
Alexis is a member of the Portland Thorns Academy. Is she?
Awesome.
Okay.
Well, she needs to get on here. Is she still in? Get on here, Alexis.
I hope. I mean, I don't know anything about Portland Thorns Academy, but yeah.
I don't know either. Let's find out. She needs to hop on. Click the link and hop in.
Hop in. Okay. All right. We've been on an hour though. I don't know if we could stay on. We could talk if any topics we want to talk about. We can move that on. You want Caleb to have his say? He can have his say as well, or unless he's going to bed. Wrexham have a U.S. distribution center now posted. It's cheaper, still 10% off on weight kits. We had a discount for the start of last season. They took that away for Christmas last year. Did they?
Do we have Wrexham have a U.S. distribution center?
I don't know. I'll tell you this. I'll just know this. I'm trying to get these stupid hats out, and it's a nightmare. And I'll tell you that right now. So imagine trying to get it globally. It's it's so I can only imagine.
Yeah.
Say hello to you both.
Hey, Kate, how you doing? I think Stacy's right. It is the price of growth. Yeah. I've been at company. Hey, Kate, how you doing? How you doing, Caleb? Hi.
You looking forward to the new season?
Yeah.
Caleb? Who's your favorite player?
You took my words out of my mouth.
Say it louder.
Ollie Palmer.
There you go, Ollie Palmer. I like it.
Ollie Palmer.
He's obsessed with Ollie. Ollie's very good with him, to be fair. Very, very good.
He's fantastic.
He seems like a nice guy. Hold on, where's my things here?
That's awesome. Who would be your number 2 if Ollie wasn't there? Who would be your favorite to see other than Ollie?
Mendy.
Mendy, all right. I thought that might be.
Mendy doesn't know who your mom is.
What do you think that, Caleb?
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
You saw the video, right? He had no clue who your mom was. He's like, no.
Oh yeah, Stacy.
That's fantastic.
I should have said, "Hey, I'm friends with Caleb." And you're like, "Oh, yeah, we got that right away."
What you should have said. He'd have known
Yeah, you would
immediately.
have. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he hasn't texted me yet to say, "Oh, I've messed up." Don't watch that video.
Well, now we had Stifler's mom. Now it's Caleb's mom. Those of you American fans.
Yep, I'm with you.
I do get Stacey's mum quite a lot. In fact, at my wedding, the song came on. Someone decided to play it. You know that song, Stacey's mum has got it going on. My mum fucking loved it. She was on the dance floor, banging her head everywhere. I was like, this is just embarrassing.
You're like, this is my wedding.
Yeah.
Drew doesn't think they're going to sell kits in the USA. I will say this, Drew. Sorry to cut you off, Stace. But Stacey's mom's got it going on. I do know that. I do know. Ollie did say I only have one practice jersey. If he only has one practice jersey, they probably have one jersey. So I think we are miles behind getting jerseys. Thoughts?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's something they could catch on to, though. But I believe there was, don't quote me on this, but what I've heard was there's a bit of an issue with the kits with Macron. That's why it took so long to show us the red one and other things. So, yeah, that's why we're a bit behind. For example, the training kit we're not going to get till after the first game of the season, which is mad because last season it was one of the first things that was out because I shot to the club shop straight away to buy it. So yeah, there's been a delay and that's why we're so far behind in seeing everything. So yeah,
right. They got these. Sorry to interrupt. They have these. Like I got this. They gave me this through the Wrexham partner group.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, they got this. So they have a bunch of new stuff. It's just not the new. I mean, that's a sweater. You know what I'm saying? But that's not like.
I found I spotted a hat that Steve Parkin was wearing on the sideline. And I said, I need that hat. It's a trucker hat. It's black on the front and it's got the white netting around the side. Oh, I loved it. It's got the Wrexham emblem on the front. It's
you
$20.
Want that or you want a pundit hat? Just tell me. I'll get you one. You want that or a local pundit hat? You let me know.
No, I'll get it. I'm gonna get it. I'll get it. I'm gonna get me a local pundit hat too. You need to give me some details so I can buy it from you though.
Yeah, I would do it. Here's the hats that are for sale. By the way, sorry to Bogart. These are the hats. These are the only. So there's that hat was not up there.
It's on the website. It's on the Wrexham website.
Oh, that's not good. But yeah, there you go. All the hats I have. I'll send it in the link. But Matt Al, by the way, Mrs. Caleb.
He misses you.
Yeah, to all your points there. I don't think we're going to be seeing kits sooner than later. I don't think we're seeing any of the training gear sooner than later.
You know what was funny? It seemed like when all that was going down, people were talking like they thought the mess up was the United. I do like that training kit, by the way, he just mentioned. But they were talking about the United. They thought it was supposed to say United Airlines.
Yeah.
But then when they released the kits, it just says United. So I'm wondering if maybe it was the opposite of that. Maybe the ones they had made had United Airlines and was only supposed to have United.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
By the way, the swirl raspberry kit is dope. It's awesome.
Yeah, it looked good. I liked it.
Did you see that? Did you see that, Stace?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks good.
I like it. Although the grey and gold one is my favorite.
Yeah, bought it last year on June 30th. Website still processing. What, Marie?
Oh, she bought last year's kit. She bought because they had a sale on last year's kit at the end of June. I think she bought one of those, but it's still processing. So it's been processing for 20 days.
Oh God, that's a lot. That's a lot. Mulberry red. Yes, that go. Listen, all the stuff like we want here. You know, again, champagne problems. I know because like I watch it here in the States, and Stacey, I know you guys are there every day, and you live there. What I'm seeing over here and the growth and the love that it's pretty amazing. It really is. And I think we're kind of living, like I said, making history. That's what I was talking about. It's just something I think we're all really good to be a part of. And there's going to be pushes and pulls. You can't. I always relate it to like an elastic band. You're going to pull on one side, you can only go so far before it snaps. You got to give a little bit here, give a little bit there. It's kind of like a balance thing. So you can always do those things out. So I don't think everything's going to be perfect, and it never will be. So I think we got to think of it as elastic band. If you pull a little here, it's going to come up here. So those things are going to happen. So I think I'm giving them grace in certain things after, again, having some interaction. And again, you guys see them almost every day, but I'm giving them grace on certain things, in my opinion. But,
yeah. It's like when Joel, what's his name now? Paddy? Does he call himself Paddy?
Sheldon.
Yeah.
Or Aaron. You call him Aaron because he's right there. Yeah.
Sheldon, when he came over,
great guy.
He texted me that he was round the back after the game, and I promised I'd introduce him to some of the players, and I did, and I've done that with quite a few internationals, and I absolutely love it because it makes me happy to see you guys happy, and it's nice. And most of us feel like that. We love welcoming you all with open arms. We love helping you to have conversation with the players and meet other fans that you want to meet, like Millie, for example, and Wayne and other people. Like, we just love that. We love taking you for a beer as well. Like Jay as well. I've had a beer with him in the My Squin quite a few times. We just love it. We're very welcoming, but I just think, that's the problem, I think, as well, because we are so welcoming and we love seeing the club grow, and we are including you all because we're so friendly. I think our gripe is mainly with the club, not you guys. Mm-hmm. That you need to remember us as well, which is quickly becoming apparent that they're forgetting the community, if that makes sense.
I don't forget you.
I know you don't.
Yeah, I don't. I know the community doesn't. Like for me, I hate to talk about me, but like I understand it. I get it. I grew up in a small town as well. If I had a Wrexham club, but I get what you're saying. It's like we're really blessed to have people like you, and Matt, who's local, who we're in contact with, and Aaron's in contact with, who's part of it. So we get it. And but I think it's about just listen. There's the whole genesis of this is a football club, right? And now we're all becoming this friends and community, and being able to talk and have conversations and enjoy and love and go up and down and share life together. I think it's pretty cool. I really do. I mean, I never would have met any of you if it wasn't for supporting this club and starting this. So that's what I think the basis of football is about, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I love it. I love making new friends, and I love meeting you guys in person. It's just fun and it's enjoyable and a great laugh as well. But there's one issue I have on game days. I have to put up with Al chatting my head off for hours on end.
Well, Al
only joking.
Hates him, all that stuff. So Reed made a good point here too. I'm gonna put this in here. And Matt Al is a ledge, and Mulberry Red. They call it growing pains because it's painful, but it hurts my heart that Wrexham home fans are feeling this so much.
Yeah. I think another thing to think about too is we're moving forward so fast that you don't have time to settle on. So like if we would have went up to League 2 and then stayed there for 3 years and the prices kind of leveled out, and then we moved up to League 1 after 3 years and it moved up, prices went up a little bit, I don't think it'd be so hard to take. But because it was 2 seasons ago, we were in the National League. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it's just moving so quick that it's like it's more jarring because it's happening so fast.
Just hit the nail on the head there, I think, Aaron. Like I said before, change is hard for anyone. This has been very fucking quick, very quick, and it's quite hard to adapt, even with sports, not just life, but the sports that you enjoy. When things change so quick and you're so used to paying lower prices, then all of a sudden with literally the click of the fingers, you're slapped in the face with increases on the kits. The kits have increased by a tenner, I think. The tickets, the cop, for example, and now you have to pay extra to use the fan zone, which you don't want to fucking use. Like, it's a lot of change. It's not just one or two things. It's a shit ton.
And before we introduce the Ken, who's just popped in for his golf game, one thing I would like to visit Wales. Yeah, he said literally the friggin' golf course
in the clubhouse.
Yeah, in the clubhouse.
Bastard.
The visit Wales, like they have at the games, they're like, go tour Wales. Like they're telling people to go to Wales, which should be a good thing. It's about catching up and about stretching it out. And Ken, what are you doing here? What's going on? Yeah.
I literally have just finished a disciplinary hearing here with.
You're in trouble.
No, I'm actually on the judge and jury.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right, what did you do?
What did you do?
What wasn't what I did. It was what they have been alleged to do.
Oh,
okay.
Allegedly.
What did they allegedly do?
Yeah.
Right, what do you do?
Show me on the doll. Show me on the doll.
Yeah.
What do you do, Ken?
If you bring... Sorry, Stace?
What do you do?
Oh, no, I'm on the committee of the golf club. So I'm actually a real estate agent for a living, but yeah.
Oh, cool.
I had to come down for a disciplinary hearing today for a member that is alleged to have maybe had an incorrect score.
Oh. Wow. You piqued my interest because I work in HR, and when you said disciplinary meeting, I was like interested.
Yeah.
We've hired.
Josh is up on some inappropriate. Josh is up on some inappropriate behaviour to a bot.
I'm not asking.
And Rob's hair. And Rob's hair.
Did you not see me on TV, Shell? Or Stace? Yeah.
Yeah, no. Stace. Yeah, he was on TV sniffing Rob's hair. He was right behind him. He was like sniffing the back of his head.
You weren't. Really?
Yeah, he was. He's whispering sweet nothings into his ear and everything. Oh, right there, live on TV.
That's
live
funny.
On TV, Stace.
Stace,
did you see the interview with Mendy?
Yeah, Josh rang me before to say, "Have you seen the video?" I said, "No, I have no clue what he's talking about." And then he shared it with me. I was laughing.
Right, this image has been sent to me about like 600 times, just so you know. There you go.
I can't see it. Pull it closer.
By the light.
There you go.
You got a weird glare. Yeah, there's a weird.
Is that you
glare.
on the left there?
That's him. Yeah, it's him on the left, right behind you.
You look like you're stalking him.
We literally. It was so funny because we're trying to call the game, and we're
he's gone.
we're trying to call the game, and it pops up a screen of Rob, and I was like, "That's Josh." You're standing right behind him.
I was just marketing my hat. What the fuck? I was talking to his dad, for God's sakes.
Product placement.
I was talking to his father and his brother-in-law.
That's so funny.
All right. So
what have you? I've literally just jumped in, and I've missed the start. Did you guys talk about the game?
The start. It's been 73 minutes. You HR.
Well, I just told you what I was doing.
That's bullshit. Come on now.
The first 45 minutes of you is pretty droll anyway, Josh. Like it doesn't get exciting till everybody else joins in.
I've been fired by producer Ann so many times to stop the show, but it is what it is. Yeah. We have 90.
In all seriousness, I don't know whether you talked about the game, but I'll just quickly give my 2 cents on the game. That game, I thought we were exceptional.
Really?
That's all you got?
After
we've been on here for 75 minutes. You got exceptional? That's it? You have nothing deeper? Hello?
You there? Oh, we lose him? We lose you, Ken?
Maybe we lost him.
No, he's deep in thought, trying to think of something else to say other than exceptional.
Yeah, exceptional. Yeah. By the way, Dobson Peaky Blinder smile on your yellow card comment was, dude, Dobson, I'm telling you, he turned around, he's like, there you go. Ken, are you there?
Do you know Brill cream?
Oh, Brill.
Do you have that over
there? Sure. No. Yes.
It's like really thick hair gel, basically.
Oh yeah, I got that. Yeah. Murray.
I can't unsee it with Dobson's hair. I'm not gonna lie. It reminds me of Brill Cream. You'll have to Google it.
Yeah, well, my Annie, Mrs. Brewster Ann, was like, "Oh, he's Peaky Blinders. Put a like shaggy suit on him, and shaggy suit on him, and he's Peaky Blinders for sure."
Shaggy suit.
Ken, you got see. You need to HR. You need a little HR.
Yeah. I'll just see if I get better reception. I've just moved.
Yeah, sit down.
There we go.
Behave
Yeah,
yourself,
sit down.
okay?
Yeah, sit on the toilet. There you go. Good. There you go.
Kind of a big deal, you know.
He's kind of a big deal.
Look,
Between
Ken
your,
thinks he's proper important now because he's been in disciplinary. Look at his little face.
oh,
Look,
it's-
he's
loves
so
it.
important right now. Look
He
at
loves.
him. He loves it.
look at that. He's all
A
shiny.
face
and
only
red.
a mother could love.
Can I just say, you go to a disciplinary meeting in a goddamn T-shirt that says, what is it, Cardinals? You can't wear a suit and tie. How professional, Cardinal? Like, come on now. What is this? Were you the Pope?
I've been out working. Arizona Cardinals, you goose. It's a baseball team. You know that.
Goose.
All right. Do you have more of an insight other than well, by the way, Peaky Blinders is spot on. Insight to the match. What do you got?
The match. Well, our defense was the best
Exceptional.
I've seen our defense, even better than the finish to last season. I really felt like it was really at top class
Exceptional?
level. We're a premiership level team.
They said exceptional.
Yep, I agree.
Let's hit on that real quick. So here's going to be the starting defense, but I don't think it's right. I think it's going to change. It's going to be Macca, captain, Gio, O'Connell. I think Brunt and Max are going to battle, and I think Ravon's going to be our right wing back starting.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Ravon on the wing either.
I know he likes him.
He likes to push forward, and he was threatening down that left side.
Mhm.
So I wouldn't be surprised. I think definitely O'Connell in the centre at the back. I think Max will be starting. He showed his worth at the end of last season. I think that Gio, that we haven't talked about Stash. Obviously, he's not in yet. Mendy. I mean, what a squad! It's actually a very strong defensive squad.
So just to bounce off, I can't bloody say his name. Ravon.
Call him Seb. Just call him Seb. Seb.
Yeah, I'll just call him Seb. So I've heard that Seb won't be included in the squad count. He will be as a youth player. So
Yeah,
I've heard.
he's
So you
under
won't-
21. He's under
Yeah.
21, so he doesn't
You
count
won't
against
see him.
our.
You won't see him in the League One games, but you. Well,
Oh,
you'll
no,
see
no,
him-
no,
but
no,
you'll see
no,
him
no,
in the
no,
cup
no, no.
games most likely.
No. He's definitely going to play in this league games. What it is he doesn't count towards the 22 because any players
No.
under 21 don't count against your 22-man roster. So he can be included. It
Yeah.
just
He can
doesn't
play.
count against the 22 spots.
But I don't.
So
it's
just
the
like
same with
Max
Aaron
was
James,
last year.
isn't it? It's the same
Max
with
was the
Aaron
same way.
James.
Max
I
was the
don't
same way
think
last
you'll-
year.
I don't think you'll see him in
I would
the I can't bloody think. My brain's not working. It's late. In the league games very often. Yeah,
I do.
I think
Ravon?
you will see him in the cup games, but
I
I don't
disagree.
think you'll see
Yeah,
him in the league games very often yet. I think,
think
we will,
we-
but not
we-
quite yet.
I think we all three completely disagree.
Well, we'll see.
With what
I'll
we
wait
saw,
and
with
I'll
what we
say I
saw the
told
other
you
night,
so.
no way.
State.
Well, Stace, when we're right and you're wrong, we're going to get you to do something at a game.
Oh, there you go. Oh, by the way,
Right.
it's lady talk. Yeah, there's. Yeah, she has her say.
She has her say.
Yeah,
Nice. Yeah, I think that I think he will grow into the role and be a starting.
That's
right.
exactly what I'm saying. I don't think he'll be straight off the bat and be constantly played. I think in time you'll see him play more.
He's
Young, don't forget. It's the same for Aaron James. I've been calling for Aaron James to play more. I think he's more than capable. He's got so much talent, and he's come really far as well. I'd like to see him play more league games as well. But again, Parky just doesn't do that. He usually uses them more in the cup games to get their minutes and things. So I think with time, you'll see Seb start playing a bit more.
Here's why I think, Stace, this is just me talking. Here's me name drop. I talked to Parkinson for, like I said, a half hour. He really likes Seb. And what he pointed out to me, and this is not giving anything up, he said, basically in so many words, that like Rotherham were not playing well last year, but he was playing hard every game, And he said his left foot, right foot. And that, like his character was what he's like, okay, that's the guy. I think you're right. I think he's going to grow into a role on the right wing back, and I think he will end up being the starter. I don't think it has anything to do with it. He doesn't like Barnett. I don't think it or 40. He's just a better player and he has the heart to do it. Not that those guys aren't, but I think you're right. He will arc into being our starting right wing back. It sucks because Bolton's really good too. So maybe, and I said it. Hey, I said to Parkinson, like, what about a 4-4-2? And it was like, I said it to him. I'm just saying, hard disagree. I think January he'll be regularly starting, says Tess. But I'll get to you guys to respond to that. We're on the court. We haven't had a full show like this in a long time. Ravon will be McLean. Switch out? No. Yep. Maybe. You never. Yeah. Okay.
I think so. To start the season, that's where he'll be.
So this is it. So I'll pass to whoever wants to take it first, and I'll shut up. Bruce McFarling, who's really good, and so is Wostecki as well. Exactly. He could be on the team list for a day without being on the squad of 22. Seb is going to be in league games. They may bring him off the bench at first, but he'll work his way into the 11. Yes, go ahead. I'll pass to anyone.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. I think starting off, because and Stace might know better than us, Mendy's not going to be ready for the start of the season, correct?
He's running. I saw him running today, but he's not running. He's running, but he's not playing. Go ahead.
Do you know, Stace, if he'll be ready for the start of the season?
I don't know anything.
Okay. I'm from what I've heard, it sounds like he won't be. If he's not, then I think that's where Seb's spot will be starting off with, will be behind McLean on the left.
Yeah. I'm not being awful, but because I'm friends with Mendy, I don't really like to share stuff like that. Just out of respect.
You're fine.
Don't.
You're fine.
Actually, don't.
Yeah.
And I mean that in a way of like, don't. That's
don't worry about it.
You don't do that. Yep. Yeah. And I'm not telling you what to do, but yes, absolutely. Go ahead. Go ahead, Ken. I knew you had something to say too.
No, that's okay. I think, Seb will start on the bench at the beginning of the season. He will be on the bench to start the season for us because he showed enough in the minutes that he played in that first game for me to think he is a threat. And with Mendy, and with Macca and Dobson on the field, he's going to get minutes because those guys are going to get yellow cards.
Yeah.
This is fantastic problems to have as a squad, though, isn't it?
It is.
Who do you play where is just a great problem to have.
Marie said it great. Quality problems like the nanny's sick.
Yeah.
You're right. That's why I said the other day, we swapped 11 for 11. You know what I'm saying? We swapped 11 for 11. And I'll tell you right now, Ashfield is ready to play too. And so he can cover for Elliot Lee, in my opinion. So someone brought up a great point about Stash earlier up there. So what's our best? This is probably should have done this 90 minutes ago. What would be our best starting 11 fully fit?
It's tough.
You know, that's quite a tough question right now with the squad.
Right now, that is tough.
Right? Take that on and write it. There you go.
I think, okay.
Josh Anthony is striker.
What?
Josh Anthony is striker.
Left. I'll be right back.
You'll be left, right out.
It'd be left out. Yeah, left out.
Go ahead.
No.
Okay. Go, Aaron. Give us your starting 11.
All right, my back five. We'll start on the left. We'll say McLean.
Oh, you're going five. You're going back. You're going to go. So you're going 5-3-2. Okay.
5-3-2. So we're going to go McLean, McLean, I'm going to go with TOC. And then O'Connell in the middle. Max on the right. And then at right wing back, starting the season, I'll say Barnett.
Okay.
Starting the season, I'll say Barnett.
Okay.
My midfield, this is where it gets real tricky.
There you go. Good luck.
My three, I think, would be, I think it's going to be, I would do Dobson, Evans, and Lee. Okay. Now, I know that's a little defensive probably because Dobson and Evans are both defensive players, but I think Dobson can play forward a little bit too. He could play that cannon role. But, man, leaving Andy Cannon out is tough because he's really good. The midfield's hard for me.
We're stacked. Go ahead.
Yeah, we are stacked. I love our midfield. And then up front right now, if we don't have any additions.
That's fully fit, mate.
Right.
Fully fit,
but with no additions.
Your EAFC team. You're
I think we go. I think it's Marriott and Matt Al's about to come unglued, and Dalby.
Team Dalby.
Matt Al's going to come unglued on me.
So Mullen's not a striker.
Okay, yeah. Well, I was assuming. Okay, if Mullen's a striker,
no, Mullen's fit.
Mullen's fit. Okay, Mullen's fit. If Mullen, see that almost changes my tune, because if Mullen's fit, I'd almost start Palmer just to help him.
I think Palmer will not be here. I don't think he's in.
He doesn't even listen to the question. It was if everyone was fully fit.
I know. I forgot. I was just assuming. I know in my head. I already knew that Mullen was out. I was thinking Mullen's out.
Stace, what do you got?
Who's your keeper?
There's two players that I'm really looking forward to coming back.
I'm number 13, by the way. I'm number 13.
What?
I'm number 13, by the way. So just make sure I'm in. There you
go. Obviously, I have my favorite people within the team, but my actual favorite, one of my favorite players is Ford, and I'm really looking forward to seeing him coming back and smashing that right wing. I'm really looking forward to that. He's underrated in my opinion. I'm looking forward to seeing him play again, and also JJ. I'd like to see him back in there as well. He underrated. Yeah, he doesn't get the credit he deserves sometimes, in my opinion. I'm really looking forward to seeing him play again.
Mm-hmm. So, what's your full fit starting 11? And then we're for right now, everyone's fit, the full side.
You definitely got to have O'Connell as CB there. Okay. You've got to.
Over Dobbs?
Yeah. I can't say Dobbs right now because I've not seen him play with our team.
Peaky Blinders can play, but
I've seen him playing, but I've not seen him with our team yet. So I couldn't even come back to me on that when I've seen him in person playing.
All right, fair enough. What do you got? Ken?
Okay, so AO keeper. Then we have Ravan, McLean, O'Connell, Cleworth, and Stash at the back five.
Okay, yeah.
Then your midfield, I think, is Lee, Evans.
That's a tough one midfield, isn't it?
And Cannon.
It's really tough.
You're leaving Dobbs out? You're not leaving. You're leaving Dobbs out.
I'm leaving Dobbs out at the moment. Yep. Cannon. Okay, and then my strikers are Mullen and Bale.
Bale.
Haven't you heard?
No. Where?
Hey Bale.
Hey Bale. Hey Bale.
No, my strikers are definitely Mullen. And I'm going to change our strategy, and I'm picking Marriott.
Yeah, well done. By the way,
I want a more dynamic striking strategy.
See, I think Marriott needs a more hands-on striker next to him. So I don't think Marriott and Mullen should play together side by. So I've always said Mullen needs Ollie because even off the ball, Ollie's creating that space for Mullen to get in there and score them goals. People miss the bigger picture with Ollie. They think, he doesn't score enough, but he's doing a lot on that pitch to let Mullen do what he needs to do. And hats off to him because not a lot of strikers would do that, really, would they? Because they'd want to score. But to be fair to him, he creates that space for Mullen. And I think if you put Mullen and Marriott on there, neither of them are physical enough for each other. So I would like to see Ollie and Marriott a little bit more together this season, I think, to see if that works as well. Or maybe Fletcher and Marriott coming on as subs, seeing how they get on together a bit more, because obviously we haven't seen an awful lot of Marriott, really, have we?
No, but he works hard. So
he does. And he's such a nice person as well. Not that matters when you play football, but I'd like to see a bit more of a team up with different players as well.
Yeah, Stacey, you're right too. Fletcher's a great sub.
Yeah.
Quick question here: is this the McAtee you guys are talking about? We're going to get on loan.
Yes.
This guy.
Yeah. Yep. Maybe.
What's the rumor here? What do we got? What do we have? That's Jesus.
No, that ain't the right one.
No, that's not the right one.
That's wrong.
That was producer. That was producer Ann.
That's the internet. Hold on 1 second. This is the guy right here.
Oh my God, Josh.
He plays with Luton, Josh.
I mean, this guy.
I don't know if that's the right one or not. It's John McAtee, not James
Go
McAtee.
back.
John McAtee for Luton Town.
Oh,
not
James.
James.
That's
That's James.
one there.
John McAtee.
John
guy.
McAtee.
This guy?
There you go.
That's
just quickly, I'm going to jump off because I've got to go. But it's great to conversation in terms of talking about what's coming up.
He sounds amazing.
I'm going to go on that bombshell. And
Hey, at your golf club, pay the friggin' internet. Yeah. All right.
Get some internet in there.
Yeah. Love you, Ken.
I'll see you later, guys.
Love you, Ken.
See you, Ken.
Ken's out. Josh, tell producer Ann when she gives you the look, you're so comfortable. I don't know what that was. I'm on the internet. I says live TV. I'm literally just.
I didn't see her. Where was she?
No, it was like a bot picture up there. Yeah, it was fucking awesome. It was so good. It was like a bot photo. I'm on Google. I don't know what the hell's going on. But this is the guy you guys are talking about?
Yeah, that was a rumor that got floated. I think it was either this morning or it was yesterday.
Okay. Yeah, I tagged Fid in it a couple of days ago or 3-4 days ago, I think.
Why didn't you
tag me in it? One of the Luton Twitter people.
Why didn't you tag me in it? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with us?
I don't know.
I mean, that's fine because Mendy doesn't know who you are. It's totally fine. I get it. All
the rumor is loan.
Loan for this guy, John McAtee.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say I have some things. I have some things, and I've heard some things. But okay, so this guy, John McAtee, is who we think. This guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we like him?
His haircut I don't like.
Well, no, that's terrible. It's a so chav haircut right there. Well, that's better.
Chav.
Yeah, it's a total chav haircut. Yeah. All right, so we think maybe that guy.
Here's my only question with that one that's a little surprising is I would think if we were going to get somebody in, he's going to be a little bigger, and he's only 5'11".
Is he 6 foot? No?
Is it 6 foot? Somewhere in that range.
With the strikers that we have got being 4 foot, I mean 5'11" is a big improvement.
Right, that's true.
Aaron was healed.
But I was thinking if we bring somebody in, I was thinking you're going to want to look for somebody more like Ollie to play that role. You know, a bigger 6'3", 6'4" type of player that can play big and physical. But
I
who
agree with
knows?
you.
I
I
don't
think
know.
we do need a physical striker. But again, we can't
Well-
keep just relying on Mullen, because Mullen drops out. Like, what do you do?
Well, do we really though? Because so I don't know if Palmer's gonna. I like him, but I don't think Palmer's gonna be playing a lot. No announcement from the club on the loan signings. No, teams. No, they're talking to people. I know that for sure, Marie. But I don't know if there's going to be anything to be signing. We could play Elliott. Jesus Christ, Matt Al.
It went there. It only took an hour and a half, but it got there.
It got there. Hey, we have about 100 people in here. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share. We're on our way to 1,000 subs, so please, we want to do it before August 10th, before the new season. We'll get to 100 subs. And yes, we've been out for an hour and a half. It seems like everyone's kind of coming back together, and we're having a good time. This has been fantastic. But you know, I don't know. There's so much to talk about. It's so good. It's so good. Stace, anything you want? We could jump off. I know you probably want to get off to bed, or you know, I don't know if you have to work tomorrow, but yeah.
Did you hear that, Aaron? Josh was trying to kick me out.
Yeah, he's trying to run you out of here. He's tired of you.
I'm just being respectful
I do
for
have
everyone's
work
time.
very early.
I'm just trying to be respectful of everyone's time. That's all I want to do.
I know. I'm only winding you up. You know what I'm like.
I know.
Yeah, I do need to. I've got to be up at 6 in the morning. It's now 1
Finally,
o'clock.
Jesus. Finally, jeez.
Yep.
Yeah.
No,
You gotta.
thank you for having me.
No, you're always welcome, especially when Mendy doesn't know who you are.
I will talk to him.
Yeah.
I'll have a conversation. I'll leave until I see him in person, and I'll record it and I'll send it to you.
Okay.
There you go.
Good. It's good to have you back, Stace. It's good to see you.
Thank you. It's good to see you guys too. Missed you.
You too. Best of luck to Caleb and family and everybody, and we'll speak to you soon.
Yeah, speak to you soon. See you later.
All right, Stace.
See you, Stace.
Bye.
What a gem, all of them, right? Everyone except Ken. I love Ken. You know,
Ken
sitting
comes
there,
in here and
comes in here,
all in his high chair, you know, all high and mighty, you know,
disciplinary. All its crap,
yeah, he thinks he's a big top guy, you know.
Yeah.
Well,
should I mention the kit news again so you can overlook it? Matt, we got a hammer on the kit all day. What do you want to know?
I didn't see it. What about the kit? What do you?
Yeah, go ahead. You want to hammer on the kit? 90.
Oh, Lord.
97 minutes in. Let's go. Come on, come on. Go ahead, Al. Get on the kit. Maybe you should mention McLean's unit. Jesus H. What's going on? Matt Al says, love you, Stace. Yeah. All right. Something about the kit. So let's go back an hour at least, because God damn it. If we don't have all of it in there, Matt Al's going to kill us. Jivin. Something about Jivin scale. Where? Dobson's shoulder, Peaky Blinders. So the kit is delayed because of the sleeve sponsor. Expect them end of September. There you go.
Sleeve sponsor.
Is that all right? There we go. Is that right? Matt Al says the kit price based on buying each piece. If you haven't seen complete infant or child kits at the web, if I haven't seen, okay, that fact. I mentioned it twice. Matt Al, here's how we solve this. I don't know how to solve this at all.
I know how to solve it. You got to get on the stream, Matt Al, and stop just being stop hiding in the comments, and you got to get on. Come on here, and then you
don't need the camera on.
Tell everybody.
Yo, camera. We're all friends here. We're all friends here. We love you to death. Yep. Is there another sleeve sponsor? I don't know. There probably is. So he's mentioned it twice. This is on you, Aaron. It's totally on you.
Yeah, totally my fault. I'll take blame.
They missed the sleeve sponsor, which is interesting because the women have the Gatorade sponsor on their back left leg of the shorts.
I wonder which sleeve. I'm trying to think who we had on our sleeves. Got HP on one side. Who's on the other side? You remember?
Local pundit.
Should be.
It
Got to
will
fork
be.
over some of that. You got to fork over some of that podcast money, bud.
I know. Well, I mean, I made $4, so
For a whole $4.
I'll split the 66.88 with them. Yeah.
Hey, well, if you tell me how much to send you for the damn hat, you'd make some more.
The hats are going to be $44 plus shipping and handling.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Carol and HR's in the house. What up?
Hey,
how you doing? They're going to be $44 plus shipping and handling. Here's why. Because we only got a limited amount. I want to make sure, because of the manufacturer, if we get more, we can lower the prices. Let's put it out. Okay,
Yeah,
so there
that makes sense.
you go. There you go. But there you go. Vintage 5 label hat. It's out there. Yeah. You don't follow us on X? Are you on X or Instagram?
I don't. I am, but I don't get on there very often.
So you still can't follow? Look upon it.
I mean, I probably do. I just don't. I never check it.
Well, we got to start, man. Let's go.
I never get on there.
Come on now. Men had the G on the left leg too. Okay, great. At the end of the season, Bruce, the child's kit is 40 for an infant, double what the Premier League team is charging. Took a break from the script reading too. Oh, so did you? I'll bring that. And hey, so Carol, I sent Carol a spec script. We'll see if he likes it. He probably hates it. We'll see. All right, we've been on for an hour
Forever.
and 40 minutes.
I thought you were about to shut it down when I hopped on. So
Hell no. Hell no. I think we're gonna get back to a lot. We're gonna get back to a lot longer streams. I'll probably, what I'm thinking about doing, and Aaron, everybody, I'm thinking about doing like a news and update in the morning, and then we'll do like a show at night. I mean, we're growing fairly good, and I'm it's only to the community and everyone growing, but I might make a go at just making this my full-time job. We'll see what happens there. Yeah, we'll see.
there you go.
If I get divorced, if I'm not wearing the ring, unless we're doing well, let us know. We have 100 people in here, though. We have 100 people in here.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Does anyone else in the community and chat want to come in? I mean, yeah. I mean, what do we think here? Do you have anything you want to talk about?
No, I was going to hit you. I mean, I guess I can ask you right now. What's the plan for Wednesday's stream?
You tell me, brother. All right, so I'll tell you this. I'll be at the game.
All right, I knew that. That's what I was wondering. I just didn't know because it's later. I wasn't sure if was Sheldon going to be able to hop on or what was the. Have you talked to him?
So, all right. So here's what I'm thinking. There's a stream set up. We were going to do watch along, obviously.
Yeah.
So you can and Sheldon, and if you want to do it, happy to have you guys on. Do you want to do it?
Yeah, I'm in. I'll do it.
You gonna screw it up?
I mean, we might screw it up as long as we don't have you come on and turn it off. Yeah. We'll be all right.
Here's the deal: we like to live at 75% here, because if you're 100%, it's bad, So let's hope we screw up a little bit here and there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can screw up a little bit. Keep you honest.
Yeah, keep you honest. Yeah. Carol says an hour. No, we went on for an hour and 43 minutes. Stupid YouTube is flat out not sending me notifications.
I was late too because I didn't get a notification either. I was like 45 minutes late or something.
I was gonna. Oh, I always. Here's all right. I'll give you a hot. Drew may come in if he wants to too. Drew, if you want to come in, talk to me. Let us know. So here's the deal. I put it later usually, and then when I pull it back because I'm trying to get things done before. So I usually like put it like an hour ahead, so I can always bring it back so we can get in and then do that. So yes, that's what I like to do. So that's probably on me, but that's on me. AZ Neo just subscribed and can't wait to see the Wrexham lads in Santa Clara on Wednesday. AZ Neo, are you going to be there on Wednesday? Come see me. Come say hi. I'm going to be in the Wrexham. Actually, I don't know where I'll be. I'll be out there though. Ha ha ha. This is Marie from SoCal. And I got no notification. Let's go. 4-hour shows. I know it might happen again. The big Wrexham game. The big thing about the Wrexham game, we see the first glimpse of the third kit. Yes, that is pretty good. And I'm hoping to do live show here for that here too. The gold one.
Is the gold one is that Vancouver? I thought it wasn't until the.
No, the black one, the next one.
Oh, okay. Or which Chelsea?
Yeah.
Okay. See, I was thinking one of them wasn't coming out until what's the game?
August
We
1st.
got at home. What's the
August
one at home?
Wickham?
We've got a preseason game scheduled for when we get back.
Well, you would know it's probably Rotherham or something.
No, it's
Fleetwood.
Fleetwood. That's the one. Yeah.
Don't make me.
Yeah, I thought one of them was that, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
AZ Neo says, "Yep, I'm live in San Jose. I live in San Jose. Sorry, I'm not sure what time I'll show up though, but I'll definitely try to find you. Yeah, find me if you see me. I'll be there. Come say hi, please, and let me know. Yeah, love to meet everybody. The black one premieres at the Fleetwood game. There you go.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, cool.
All right, should we rock out? Let's get her done.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, cool.
I got nothing.
All right, so we're gonna see the gold one next. Yes, Wednesday. Wednesday. We're gonna see it on Wednesday. Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right, Aaron, give us your. You got to see you on Wednesday, and I'll rub us out.
Yep.
I'll
Send me a link. I'll hop on. I'm in.
All right, brother. Good to see you, brother.
All right, good to see you.
You're not in the truck, right?
No, I'm on my couch, but I've got this really cool background, so you can't
great.
tell that I'm on my couch.
No, you can't. All right. All right, I'll see you on Wednesday, brother.
And on that bombshell.
That's so good. Such a good guy, man. I love that guy. He's so good. And everyone else, and Stace and Ken and everyone for that matter. It's just a great community. Then the following day of the launch to buy. Yes, Matt Al says. Yes. New to the channel, but subscribed a while ago. My first live. Hope to see you at the game. Yes, Wednesday. Joe Thems 1. You see me at the game? Come up, say hi. Love to meet you, and thank you for your support. And it's awesome, man. Thank you. And we've got a great community here. Get into the Discord too if you haven't been in the Discord. It's on our YouTube page. So yeah, get into the Discord and subscribe and share. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers. That's the goal we want before the new season. So that's what we're going to do. So all right, there we go. Thank you, Joe. There is a black kit. It comes out the last one. I think it's going to be the Rotherham game. AZ Hep. Look for Marie. I thought we were friends. I love you, Marie, but God, late. Thanks for your content. We'll sign up for Discord now. Absolutely. Matt also says black and white dragon scales. I was told they were diamonds and gave the scoop on that 7 weeks ago. Get in the Discord. Yes, get into the Discord. Don't listen to me. Listen to Matt Al because he's in the know. He's in there. So, all right, that is the news and update show and the Wrexham reaction. We had an hour and 47 minutes today. Appreciate everyone coming in, and we had a great talk with Stace and everyone else, Stace and Aaron and Ken, who is telling people he's firing people from his golf club, but it's been a great one. So good to see everybody back in. Remember the 1,000th subscriber gets to see producer Ann. Maybe I'll get to meet her too. I don't know. We'll see. Will Ambo is awesome. It's hilarious. So on that bombshell, I'll see you.